In a massive new report, Reuters has detailed how Trump supporters in 5 different states and 8 different times attempted, and in some cases successfully attempted, to breach the voting systems in those 5 states. The 5 states, of course, actually, I'll just read it here. Trump allies targeted voting systems in Colorado, North Carolina, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. At least 5 of the breaches are under federal investigation or local law enforcement investigation. 4 of the breaches forced officials to decertify or replace voting equipment due to security concerns. All of the attempts involved Republican officials or party activists who have pushed false claims about Trump's election loss. Some of these folks were caught when the people they basically coerced into letting them do this came forward. Some of them were caught on surveillance video. But 5 states, 8 attempts, 4 investigations? Now, those numbers don't seem to add up, do they? If there were 8 attempts, shouldn't there be, at the very least, 8 investigations? So what I'm hearing is that 4 of these attempts, we don't care. Why not, right? I could go into details about each one of these cases, but they're all relatively the same, right? You got a Republican official, a Republican activist, in one case, a Republican activist actually posing as an election official trying to gain access. They gained access, or they attempted to gain access. They coerced people, they harassed them, they threatened them, because they wanted to somehow get into these voting systems, get into the voting machines, and prove that the 2020 election was stolen. Not only should these people be investigated, arrested, prosecuted, and sent to jail, they need mental help. I'm not saying that to mock them either. I don't want people to think that I'm, making fun of these individuals or making light of mental health crises. These are people who have become so detached from reality that they can't tell the difference between what's real and what's fantasy. And yes, at that point, an individual does in fact need mental health intervention. And that's the point we're at with these people. There is no more trying to talk logic into them. There is no more presenting facts or evidence showing that what they believe is wrong. They can't be convinced. Because I'm convinced something's not right with them. For them to go to these lengths to literally break the law in order to try to prove a lie that has already been proven to be a lie in every one of these states multiple different times with millions of dollars spent. Mike Lindell said he spent $30 million of his own money at least trying to prove these lies are true for nothing. That's not just criminal, but in my opinion, that's a symptom that something is wrong. One of today's video sponsors is Private Internet Access, one of the most customizable and easy to use VPNs on the market. And right now they have an amazing offer for our Ring of Fire viewers. Just go to privateinternetaccess.com/ringofire and you can get 83% off a 3-year plan plus 4 months free. Private Internet Access is the world's most transparent VPN provider with over 30 million downloads. They never record or store user data, and their no-logs policy has been proven multiple times in court. Because it changes your IP address and reroutes your internet traffic through an encrypted tunnel, Private Internet Access hides your online activity from your internet service provider, network administrator, government censors, and even your mom. While helping safeguard your online privacy, this VPN software also blocks ads, trackers, and malicious websites. Plus, it turns geo-restrictions into a thing of the past for you, so you can watch your favorite Netflix shows from anywhere in the world. Private Internet Access is available for all platforms: Windows, Mac OS, Android, Linux, iOS, and many more. So go to privateinternetaccess.com/ringofire and take advantage of that special offer, 83% off a 3-year plan. That brings it all down to about $2 per month. And don't forget, you also get 4 extra months of VPN protection for free.
Plus, signing up for private internet access is completely risk-free. There is a 30-day money-back guarantee, and their highly skilled customer support team of experts is available 24/7. So make sure to subscribe today.